If you're looking to get married now or in the future, then lock in. There is a reason why this episode found you. This is everything that you need to implement now in your relationship to have a feminine energy shift to make your marriage last forever. So if you want to get this marriage right and you want this to be your first and last and only final marriage, and you genuinely want to be happy forever, then stick around and make sure you lock in for the whole episode, because this one is a good one and it's all coming up right now. Hi, welcome back to the Vibration Vault. My name is Alia Saray. I help women all over the world navigate their love life in a more feminine way. So if that sounds like something that you want to do, make sure to subscribe to stick around. Okay, let's begin. So, woman to woman. A wedding ring isn't a Disney trophy. A wedding ring isn't the grand finale of your rom-com. It's a spiritual receipt that says, I accept this man as he is. Not the man that you hope he will become after 6 therapy sessions. Not the man that he's going to become after his podcast phase. Not the man he's going to become after he's binged 6 books from a self-help guru. And definitely not his annual I'm going to change rebrand. No, babe. You are marrying the man that he is right now. The one whose communication style and energy, values and morals and emotional availability are all completely on display for you to see. Now, this is something that I really need you girlies to understand. Marriage isn't a makeover mission. It's not you saying, well, you know what, he's 60% that, so I'll just Pinterest the rest. Marriage is a contract with the present, not an investment into the potential. Let me give you an example. Imagine you going into a car dealership and you're going to buy this car. This car is making a funny noise. It has no air conditioning. The engine's not working. And the salesman turns around and says to you, oh, don't worry about that. Once you drive it off the lot, we might be able to fix it. Tell the truth. Would you still go and sign that paperwork? Exactly. So why do a lot of women sign up to a lifetime of all of these problems, struggles, and all of these things that have been evident during the dating phase, hoping that eventually, maybe, one day, he will learn how to text back. He will learn how to stop emotionally vanishing when you start to bring up your feelings. So what is the secret hidden truth that women in their feminine energy live by? Marriage isn't the prize. You are. Getting chosen is not the goal. Being aligned is the goal. Feminine energy is not you chasing this status of being married and chasing the ring. Feminine energy is about who you decide to choose. It's not you being chosen. Now, here's the brand new mindset that I need you to understand. You shouldn't be excited that a man has chosen you. I see some people's captions when they get engaged on Instagram and social media, and it says things like, I can't believe he chose me. I'm so lucky. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, girl, this is not the correct energy that you need to be going into your marriage with or into your life with. Who wouldn't choose you? That's the new mindset. Everybody would choose you. If a man chooses you, that's great. Join the queue, right? There are so many men who would choose you. Why would they not choose you? You're amazing, perfect, well-spoken, beautiful, kind, giving, generous, educated. The list goes on. And this is something that you need to remember. The privilege is not yours. The privilege is his. He should be doing things to win you over, to be able to call himself your husband, to be able to get you to say yes to him. That is his privilege. But I think with social media and how women are nowadays, we are so hell-bent on getting this ring and saying, I'm a wife. I'm engaged, I'm married, that the standards go completely out of the window. And then 3-4 years into their engagement and their marriage, they're thinking, hold on a moment, I didn't really vet this guy well. Or they're thinking, hold on a moment, I gave this man all of the power and he made him think I'm so grateful to be married to him, that he chose me, that now they say that the energy dynamic is off. They feel like that man is in his feminine energy on a pedestal, thinking that she needs to serve him, and that now she is in her masculine energy, constantly proving that she is wife material. So let me share with you another lesson. Well, actually, this is in the form of a story, but it's really going to help you understand. I have a friend who got engaged, and she had only known her partner a few months. So she had known him for a few months, and then all of a sudden he proposes. She's over the moon. She can't believe that she got chosen. And I'm looking at her thinking, really? Like, it shouldn't be taking you women such a short period of time for you to accept a man's proposal. A man needs to work to show to you and prove to you he's the man that is worthy of having you. And you see, this is the problem. Women today, or a lot of women, not all women, think that it's a massive flex if you've known a man for 2 minutes and he's going to propose to you and you're going to say yes. That's not a flex. It's actually a reflection of your own standards, because why did it take you 2 months of knowing somebody for you to hand over forever to this man? A woman in her feminine energy, like you, with high standards, is going to make that man jump through hoops. Let me take my partner, for example. My partner knows, and he wouldn't have even dared in the first year of us dating get down on his knee. And the reason for that is because I made it very clear. I was like, listen, for a man to actually take me off the market and for me to say yes to forever with a man, because that's something I'm doing once, one time, that's it, and it's going to be perfect, then there are certain things that I need to see from this man. So I have had that man ever since I met him, jumping through hoops to meet my standard. When he first met me, I was living in London in a very luxurious building with a rooftop sky pool that was see-through and glass and connected both buildings together right in central London. And he wanted me to move all the way to Amsterdam, because we were long distance, to go and live with him. And I said, unless you can provide me with an apartment or in a house that you're going to get for us, where I am living the same sort of standard that I'm living here, then it's a no from me. Lo and behold, what did he do? He produced this penthouse apartment with a rooftop pool in the middle of central Amsterdam. Anyone who knows Amsterdam and knows the housing market there knows how crazy and insane and rare that find is. Now, why did I do all of these things? I did these things to train him that there are certain standards that you have to meet in order to be with me. And the more you get him to invest in the dating phase, the more he's going to fall in love with you. We know this, we've heard this, we've listened to this, and we continuously try to implement this, but this is living proof. Whereas if you meet someone for 2 months and you are saying yes to them immediately, they've not really had to jump through many hoops to be with you. In fact, it was actually really easy to get you. Remember, your actions and your language and what you ask for, it's all a reflection of your behavior. Now, could I have just moved into any apartment with him and been like, I'm in love, I'm gonna move, and it's gonna be so much fun? No, I stood my ground and I said, has to be a certain standard. I actually asked for something that was quite literally impossible. I made my request impossible to him, and he made the impossible possible to be with me. This is one of the many examples that my partner has done in order to win me over, and he is still to this day jumping through hoops. But if I'm being honest, he's pretty much ticked everything that I asked for off the list. So who knows, maybe a ring is on the horizon. I really want you to remember, you're not just saying I do to the wedding. You can't marry this man and then once you're on your honeymoon, ask for an upgraded version of him. Remember, the vow is a sealed standard. Can you both elevate once you have been married and elevate together? Yes, but I'm talking about the bare essentials of who this man is, the bare qualities. Is he emotionally intelligent? Is he emotionally available? Does he have good values, good morals? Are you close to God? Is he close to God? How do you want to raise kids? Do you want kids? Where does he travel every summer? Where does he vacation? Is he a provider? Does he have the means to provide? What's his plan to provide for you financially? Remember, when you are marrying someone and you're going to start a family with this man, this is the man who is going to wake up with you in the middle of the night to feed your baby. This is the man who's going to let you sleep so he can go and look after and take care of the baby. If he can't even look after and emotionally support you, where is his love and support and this willingness going to come when you have a child? You're going to be a single mother, a married single mother. So a mother who has a partner but feels like you're single, that's worse than being a single mother. So moving forward, what do we need to do? You need to start flipping the script with your dialogue. He needs to start to think, hold on a moment. What do I need to do now to become worthy of being with a woman like that? Remember, make bold demands. State what you actually need. Don't shelter your desires in order to make his life more comfortable. Men fall in love through challenge. The more you challenge him and the more he pulls it out of the bag every time, because trust me, a man in love will pull it out of the bag. The more he pulls it out of the bag, the more he's going to love you for challenging him. Make him sweat for the honor of being your husband. Not because you're playing games, but simply because you know your value. You're not handing it out like some sort of party favor. You're protecting your peace like a crown jewel. So I don't want to hear any more language of you talking to your partner saying things like, I would be nothing without you, babe. If it wasn't you, it wouldn't be anyone. I don't know what I would do without you. I can't believe that you chose me. I'm so lucky. You're the best man in the world and there are no men like you anymore. Finding a man like you is impossible. When you talk to him like this, you are telling him that he is one in a million. Instead, your dialogue needs to be, you know what, baby, there are plenty of good men, but I'm really happy with my choice. I really love you and I love that you prove yourself and your love to me every single day. One thing I love about you is you don't get complacent. So that is a wrap for today's episode. If you enjoyed today's episode, then you are going to love all of the other episodes on my channel. If you do want to do some more tailored work one-on-one with me, then like always, the link is down below in my stand store. So I will either see you there at my other episodes or at my stand store. I love you. Bye.